Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 13 of the final season of Cobra Kai. In the last episode, as everybody is gearing up for the tournament that is on the horizon, we're also dealing with everybody's, the way that everybody's dealing with this transitionary period that they are all in. Everybody is just in the middle of this transition into the next stages of their lives, whether it is the adults, the kids, whatever. Not just the tournaments going on. There's so much other stuff that everybody has here to deal with, and seeing everybody kind of navigate that, but also just be there for each other throughout the entire journey was just so emotional, so heartwarming. It was just, I was smiling ear to ear throughout the entire episode, and it was honestly just emotional, all building and leading up to the delivery of the baby, Gianni and Carmen's baby, as well as them actually getting married by the end of the episode. And that's where we left off, man. And I'm excited to get into this. So let's get ready to jump into the next episode. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will get your own footage to sync up the time codes for actually the entire episode. Over there, get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on movies we react to each month. This is a great way to support the channel, help us do the things we do over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. At least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. That all said and out of the way, let's get ready to jump into episode 13, Skeletons. Here we go.
The world's most elite karate tournament is almost here. It's the Sekai Taikai. Samantha LaRusso of Miyagi-Do versus Cobra Kai's Tory Nichols. Winner advances to the girls' final. On the boys' side, it's Miyagi-Do's Robby Keene versus Iron Dragon's Axel and it all starts today.
Dude, what a production.
Karate on the world stage, what could be better? And we have the best of the best when we talk
Let's
about
go.
the dojos competing in today's final.
Robby, you're famous.
Yeah.
Forget about who's watching and screw the cameras. Oh, shit, here comes my interview. Turn it up.
Yeah, what a story this is. Two high school rivals from 35 years ago, now teaching together.
Aww.
Watch this.
Johnny, you lost a heartbreaker in this very arena 35 years ago. Gotta ask, what's it like to be back?
Yeah, well, listen, nobody likes to lose.
That was a long time ago.
Wait, that's it?
Johnny's not my only.
I talked to that dude for like an hour.
Maybe they'll come back to you.
The tournament underdog is Miyagi-Do, a dojo with a rich family history going back 400 years and brought to the United States by its previous sensei, Nariyoshi Miyagi.
And it's proven to be an effective tournament style, even though that's surprising, because at its core, it's in it, Miyagi-Do is about defense only.
We did it, Chosen.
Most that defense
Miyagi-Do to the world. This doesn't feel like I thought it would.
Miyagi and I were good friends.
Oh, yeah.
The most honorable man I ever knew.
Yeah, that's true.
We shared a student, actually.
He's just doing what he
Wow.
always does.
Taking credit there.
And what would you say to those concerned about your alleged history of tournament cheating?
People find joy in coming after those on top. And that's exactly what my Iron Dragons are. Undefeated and on top.
Yeah, not owning up for it, but
Based in Hong Kong, led by former three-time Sekai Taikai champion Feng
three-time
Xiao, better known
Sekai
simply as
Taikai.
Sensei Wolf.
Zaira Malik is such a great role model for her young followers. She's a real advocate for female empowerment.
Look, we all saw my live stream get hijacked.
I mean, she's a real, 13-time world champion?
It breaks my heart when women attack other women.
Oh my God, you.
We need to lift each other
She's
up
definitely
to
Terry
remember that no
Silver's
matter
student.
who walks away champion, we're
Yeah,
all
fuck her up.
Winners.
That brings us to Cobra Kai.
Great name for a dojo, by the way. Great name. But this is the dojo with the most question marks coming in.
And their sensei, Vietnam veteran John Kreese, he's ignored all of our interview requests. Is he going to show? Is Cobra Kai going to show? Will we see them at all today?
We all eagerly await the answer to that.
But probably not with him at the head. He might actually be knocking at the door real soon. Oh, damn. Let's go.
I just wanted to apologize. I failed you as a sensei back in Barcelona. I treated you like you were some soldier in my own private war. I regret letting you down. I regret letting Quan down.
Is Yoon gonna fight?
No one is. You're the last of the Cobra Kai.
Oh, wow.
But you signed off on the tournament.
So you could fight.
Oh.
so you could be the champion. I know you don't want me in your corner, but I have always loved your guts and passion. Just know that I will always be rooting for you. Goodbye, kid.
No.
Does it have to be?
Goodbye.
Goodbye?
I'm afraid so. I have one last thing to do, and then it's time for me to step aside.
Wow. Even when she gave him the option to hang around, he's like, that's not what's best. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I think he literally can travel via shadow.
I just came by to thank you for what you did for me in Barcelona.
Silver just got what he had coming to him.
But when push comes to shove, Johnny Lawrence always does the right thing. Well, now it's my turn.
I don't want anything from you.
I'm sorry that I ruined Cobra Kai. I was so proud of you for bringing it back. Sure, it was different, but that's what it needed. For the last few months, I've been thinking a lot about my failures. And my biggest failure happened right here in this parking lot.
I said I did my best. You're nothing. You lost. You're a loser. You're the loser. Yeah. Now who's the loser, huh?
When you lost to LaRusso back in '84, you handled it like a man.
You're all right, LaRusso.
Yes, he
What
did.
I did next was inexcusable. If it wasn't for me, you would have kept going. Could have ended up in the Sekai Taikai. Instead, I left all that garbage from my life on your doorstep and made you carry it for 35 years.
Wow.
I'm sorry for that, John.
I gotta go watch my son fight.
It's my honor to introduce our guest referee, local hero, and former Old Valley champion, Daryl Vidal.
Oh, yo!
Thank you, Mr. Braun.
Let's go. Look at Amanda.
You really went
Holy shit.
No, it's Sekai Taikai. It's like the Super Bowl and the World Cup and March Madness all under one roof. Yeah, Robby, kick some ass!
Oh my god. Holy shit. She used to be so anti-karate. Now she's like snorted an entire line of it.
But it's back. How long?
Oh.
6 months.
Yeah.
Those sons of bitches ruined my reputation. They took the one thing left in the world I cared about. If I'm going to hell, I'm taking them down with me.
Wow.
Of the world's 16 best dojos.
He's such a good actor, man.
Final three. The Iron
He is not
Dragon.
in enough.
The Aikido Karate.
Amanda, man. She's all fired up. It really is just her. Are we really just writing off like Sensei Kim and the whole dojo? Maybe they just retreated back into the shadows for her to reform it in secret on her own terms. At the end of the day, it's not their fight really anymore.
Each match will consist of 3 2-minute rounds with unlimited scoring.
Unlimited.
1 point for a hit, 10 for a knockdown, and 20 for a knockout. The finals will determine our individual champions.
Aww.
And the dojo with the most cumulative points will be crowned grand champion. Join me in a moment of silence for fallen competitor, Kwan Jae-Zoong.
Dude.
Penis bread.
Thank you. For our first match,
Some crunchy ass chips.
Kovacevic versus Robby Keene.
All right, we're opening with this shit, man. Imagine we'll tournament here, tournament in the next episode, and then have the final be an epilogue.
Doesn't matter what happened last time. Doesn't matter how many people are watching.
Our ramp down.
It's just you and him on the mat. Train for this. You ready?
Because these are the semis, right? So we still have a finals after.
We should win easily. If it gets any closer than that, you know what to do. You have nothing to worry about.
What does that mean?
Look at them. They're scared of you because of what you've done in Barcelona. Make him fear for his life.
Yes, Sensei.
Based on that exchange, it makes it seem like he he's putting that fault and that weight on Axel for that death. Probably as a way to, again, as many things he seems to do, psychologically abuse and sharpen his teeth. Oh my God. Hey, it's working though. Got a point out of it. Let's go. First point. First blood.
What stance is that?
This isn't in our database. Oh.
Dude, he's using moves we've never seen before.
Yeah, shit.
We did not program that.
Come on, Robby. Damn. It's like you got one. That's all you're getting. You got this, buddy. Let's breathe. Zero in. Focus.
Why are you smiling? You let yourself get hit. Do you want to get hit?
No, Sensei.
Wow. Fuck you.
It's like he reprogrammed himself. He adapted. Now you adapt. I don't know if I can.
Robby Keene not knowing how to adapt?
That's your whole thing, man.
You've been knocked down every which way more times than anyone I've ever known. But you've also gotten back up more times too. You stood up to Kreese, to Silver. Whenever you knew something was wrong, you stood up, even when you had to do it alone. You turned your rival into your best friend. Patched things up with your dad. No one has adapted more than you. Can you do it again?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Let's go. Ha. Shit. All right. 2-7. Shit. God damn, let's go. Fuck, man. Hey, if he knocks him out though, all he needs is one good hit. Oof. Dude, I love both him and Miguel have such a great primal, whatever you want to call it, just battle cry. Let's go, Amanda.
Yeah, but so did he. Yeah, so what? Now you see he's not a machine, he's human. But if you want to catch up, you're gonna have to get a knockdown.
Okay, so what is this trump card they have? Is it his murder technique from his underground fighting or something else? Oh! Oh, he snapped his leg. Or dislocated his knee. Wow.
Shouldn't that be a disqualification?
From what I saw, they both got tangled up and they both hit the mat. So
wow. It's your ref. I mean, that's a valid call, I think, man. You can't. Thing is, you can't gauge intent. This is the only time we've had a bum leg going into our fight.
I'll let the judges know. You did well out there, young man.
Oh, damn it, man.
Chosen, do you know how to...
Heat massage, not magic, Daniel-san. Broken bone needs time to heal.
Oh, it's actually broke.
You were awesome. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, Mom.
That asshole cheated. I'm gonna murder him and his entire team.
Just worry about winning your fight.
I'm going to kill them all. I will.
You gonna be alright? I could have won. Sucks the world will never know that.
to my best. Fought with honor. That lands me in second place. There's worse places to be.
Now you're taking this way better than ever.
Yeah.
Guess instead of focusing on the things that I lost, I just focus on the things that I've won. Karate's given me all the best things in my life. He's given me my friends. It's given me my girlfriend. It's given me my dad.
It makes you a winner in anybody's eyes. Especially mine.
Ugh.
I love you, man.
I love you too.
I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
As Robby Keene cannot continue, Axel Kovacevic moves on to the finals.
And if Cobra Kai does not name a replacement, Axel Kovacevic will be named the boys' champion following the conclusion of tomorrow's girls' semi-final round.
Oh, wait. Well, who's in charge of Cobra Kai? I mean, just Tory?
We gotta face the facts. We lost.
We can't end this with him at the top. Fuck that. Somebody gonna, I don't know, will somebody swap gis? Change teams for the finals?
Mom said you were back here.
Yeah. I couldn't sleep.
Miguel wants blood. Bring things full circle, put him back where he started in a Cobra Kai gi.
I'm not fighting for Miyagi-Do, then what am I even fighting for? I'm supposed to fight Tory? She has so much more writing on this than I do, and I don't know, I just...
Don't feel right about fighting her.
I wish I had the answers for you, kiddo. But I'm still searching for some of those myself.
I'm glad that he's honest and upfront about all of that with her.
Maybe you know how to win this, Mr. Miyagi. Just tell me what to do.
Danny, you're getting in that ring. It's open season on him and you.
What's the matter? Mommy not here to dress you?
Is he having a mental break? Oh! Holy shit. What the fuck? Is this really... This isn't really happening, right? What the fuck? Oh. What the... Oh.
Mr. Miyagi.
Whoa. Whoa. Wow. Dude, this is insane. It's just like at the fence. Ah. He asked for him to come in and help fight off his demons. Yo. He's always here. He's always been with you, man. Oh, it's like the...
Daniel-san. Why did you tell me you fought in a Saikai Taikai? That you killed someone? Why did you leave me all alone? Without any answers? I've been fighting so hard, Mr. Miyagi, trying to do what you would do. But we can't win. We can't win.
Daniel-san. Answer. Same place as always. Remember, Miyagi teach. Win, lose, no matter. No need to fight anymore.
You're up early. Ready for your big day?
Not gonna
I have
fight.
something that I want to tell you, but I don't want you to be disappointed.
You're not fighting today. Samantha, I'm not disappointed.
But I just told you I'm giving up.
That's not the same thing.
When I asked Mr. Miyagi to train me, I thought it was to fight. And then I learned maybe the most important lesson he ever taught me. I was training so I wouldn't have to fight. You're not giving up. You figured out something that I forget too often. The greatest victory karate can bring to you
It's the one you don't have to fight.
at all. I'm so proud of you.
I get Robby, but you and Sam? Why are all the original Miyagi-Do suddenly okay with not fighting?
I entered this tournament to share Mr. Miyagi's teachings with the world. And that's why I was so upset when I learned about his past. But then I realized none of that matters. Teachers may seem all-knowing, but they are just human beings like the rest of us. They may have their flaws and their failures, but it's not on us to carry that. Our responsibility is to take the good lessons that we're taught and pass those along.
That's what I was saying!
Sam and Robby are okay not fighting means that Mr. Miyagi's legacy will live on, whether we win or lose.
I get that. And that's great for you. I mean it. But I don't know how to not fight. And winning this thing is my last shot. I'll be right back.
Oh. Maybe I'm not too far off with that Cobra Kai thing. Maybe we'll redeem Cobra Kai. That was one of the few things I was pretty like solid on, was that Cobra Kai would die by the end of this, but maybe not. Maybe we can fix even that.
All the stuff from the past. What, you expect me to forgive you?
I don't deserve forgiveness.
Yeah, we agree on that. So I'll never forgive you for what you did. I loved you, man.
No.
Every good thing about myself, strength, confidence, karate. You taught me. I only wanted to please you. So yeah, the night in the parking lot, December 19th, 1984, was the single worst moment of my life. Or even more than being choked out, was you abandoning me. You threw me away like trash. Right when I needed you most. You have no idea what those years were like. I trusted no one. Least of all myself, all because of you.
Wow.
I'm so sorry, son. Can't change the past. I wish there was some way I could make it up to you.
There is.
The Sekai Taikai has always been unpredictable. But this year has been like no other. Samantha LaRusso has elected not to fight, officially ending Miyagi-Do Karate's impressive underdog run. Let's give them a round of applause.
Do I still get to fight Nichols?
This now concludes our semi-final matches. Cobra Kai not naming a replacement for
Nope, they're gonna name somebody, and it's somebody who wants revenge.
Automatically becomes our new male champion.
No, not just yet. Not just yet. Give him time. We need an entrance.
Cobra Kai has named a replacement.
Wow, you little bitch.
Nichols on Team Cobra Kai.
Oh, let's fucking go. Whoa! Let's fucking go! Yo! Oh! Oh!
And then new sensei, Gianni Lauren!
Wow! You bastards. You fucking bastards. Let's go. Oh, and look how Daniel's just like is supporting the idea.
It's bullshit.
Oh, fuck off. Oh, shut your mouth. How could they do that? Let's go. No, look at Dude, Miguel is locked in. He's like, you fucked my brother up. I'm coming for your ass. Oh my God. Oh my good God. The moment Robby opted to actually not continue to fight. Dude, I can't imagine how many times I peeked my mic in this reaction, but the moment Robby opted to not fight, I was like, okay, there's no way we're just gonna let Axel take the championship. No way. So then it's like, what are our options? Tory's literally the sole Cobra Kai person. At this point, there's no sensei. What would we do? And we saw that, we lingered on it, was that death stare that Miguel was giving Axel as they were walking off the mat. It was like, there's no way we're leaving this unresolved. So I was like, what are our freaking options? The fact that at this point, with Tory just kind of being on her own and after all these other conversations, like, I think at this point, I think Daniel, Gianni would probably be okay if somebody, Miguel, took up the gis. Since we're talking about how the gis don't really matter at this point, that it's just about the kids and the lessons and what they're doing with them. And I like the way that was represented with this dream sequence, because it's just reminding Daniel of these things he's just always known. It's just these lessons that have always been there, but Daniel himself just always gets in the way. And through the kids, he was able to finally get through all of this. And I love that dream sequence. The effect was better this time, and I like the way they kind of danced around it and actually had this Miyagi moment. You've always had the answers, and I'm always there. He's just always been very blind to it all, and through the kids, he was able to finally reconcile with all of this. At the end of the day, as long as it took, as thick as it took, I like that. And the fact that his literal skeletons, like, and we were echoing through all of the worst moments of his life with Cobra Kai, with Terry, with all of these things. It's just the skeleton costume that Johnny and his goons were wearing at the time, just en masse. That was brilliant. And yeah, I thought that was great. And it's just, it reinforced everything I was saying. It's like, your responsibility isn't to uphold your senseis. It's to take the lessons that they had. And again, lessons come from somewhere. Just because he made mistakes, because we don't even know the scenario. And I don't even know if we're even going to learn the scenario. But that fight resulted in a death, and that Miyagi was involved in some way, shape, or form. We don't know. It could have been an accident like Kwan's. We don't know. The point is, he's finally realized that even as an adult and as a father himself and a mentor, that they don't have the answers. Even though he's, I think, older than Pat Morita was now than he was in the original films, is kind of reconciling with the fact that we're all flawed at the end of the day. Like, he was holding him up on a pedestal. He was thinking he was this flawless, perfect entity that never made a mistake. And that's just not the reality of the situation. It's those lessons, that life that made him learn what he learned, and that he was still able to pass on these things. It's about what you learn, what you take away from it, and then what you do with it. And these kids are proof that he took all the right lessons from everything in the end. And that at this point, it's nice to see that he's finally able to settle into that. He's like, he did the thing he set out to do. We brought Miyagi-Do to the world stage, but now he can just kind of set it aside, because if these kids can choose not to fight, given how far they've come with Samantha at this point, she was like, what is it in it for me? I don't need this in the way that Tory does. What value would I have if I did beat her? So, like, why even fight? She's already won. Like, there's nothing really at the end of the day to fight for by this point. And she stepped aside. The greatest fights are the ones we avoid. I like that came back around into this. And, in this way too, where as much as I really liked them all being on the same team, it does make sense to not give up on all of these other things. And I guess that includes Kreese. And I did think that we would eventually have a redemption for him, but I thought the lesson would be to let Cobra Kai go. In the end, I thought Cobra Kai would die in the end. I did, honestly. And maybe I was a fool for thinking that, because I know I was in the minority as far as that goes. Johnny needs this more. He's not Daniel. He was always a rough fit into Miyagi-Do to begin with. It helped him in a lot of ways, and like all of that, it's going to help him and inform him on how to move forward and teach in his own way, but it's all about doing things their own way, not to be beholden to what was. That scene between him and Kreese in the hallway was just, intense, beautiful, emotional. All of this being laid bare, and especially with, like that kid's death did do its job. It really did crack the shell that Kreese was really building around himself about all of this, and just showed what the result of his actions have been, and forced him to reconcile with this. And the fact that that's such a crutch and turning point of this entire thing just makes it so hard hitting, man. Dude, I was screaming down my face through that moment. Seeing Miguel back where let's be it. It's a badass name for a dojo. That is never not going to be true. The black looks great. Miguel looks great in the gi, and coming in to get his revenge, to back up his brother and just kind of get back in the ring and get in there. Yes, Fuck yes. Him and Tory on there defending, you know, being able to be the ones up on the stage as well. I don't know. I like that. You bring things back to where it began with Gianni and him, both at Cobra Kai, doing what they were originally setting out to do before Kreese came in and corrupted it again. And again, he acknowledged that. He came yet again and fell right back into the same cycle. I'm glad that he's so aware of all these other things now as a result of all of this fallout. And yeah, dude, that was just so great. And he let all of them have the choice. He didn't force himself into anything. He was going to remove himself from all of their lives after he said his piece. Like the smile light up on Tori's face, seeing him in her corner. And then from Gianni bowing to him as he's just staying in the sidelines. Again, he is stepping back. He's not up there with Gianni. This is Gianni's moment, and he's letting him have that. And I like that. You know, this is about them, the next generation, everything they've done. It's finally time to take your hands off the steering wheel and let them drive. Oh my fucking Lord, dude. This is so good. Robby too, having taken that loss and taking it with the resolve that he did. He was like, hey, second place, it could be worse. You know, he fought fair. He fought honorably. He fought with his best. He knows he could have won that had they both had the same level of respect for one another by the end of it. I like that he's, through all of his lessons, all of this stuff, and I like that they leaned on his adaptability. And again, you just like, man. And the fact that he, in this way, that like Gianni was like acknowledged too, was that, you know, he was like, hey, you're taking this with a grace that I never would have had. And I love that just shows that again, the lessons, the teaching, the evidence is in these kids. They've done right by them at the end of the day. Through all their faults, all their mistakes, all their hiccups, all their pits and valleys, they've managed to help these kids turn out all right in the end. God, the fact that he brought back yet another like character like they did as the ref here is wild, man. And still no Julie. At this point, I just got to accept that we're not going to get Julie in these last two episodes, which sucks, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Fantastic episode. This probably, again, there's just so much to deal with, so many different things going on, so many different like thematic elements at play. It's hard to keep track of it all, like especially right off of this, especially with how emotional all of this is. But we got 2 more episodes to get through, and I'm going to be jumping right into those right after this. So keep an eye out for those once they're here on the channel. But in the meantime, I want to know what you guys thought. How do you feel about this episode? Sound off in the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you're member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before you go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Manny Share, Your Course God, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey L, Jake Cottrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Russell Crockett, and Watchtower. Thank you guys so much for continuing to support, and everybody who's been supporting the channel along the way. That's it for this video, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.